Great. Batteries, no, there it is. Okay. Alright, everybody. I have not made any videos in a while, except for the shooting one of Steed. But this is more, goes along with the outdoorsy theme of my little channel here. Anyway, Valentine's Day, I decided to make a box for Lynn. And I just made it out of tongue and groove flooring that was cedar flooring. It did not turn out square. I just kind of hacked it out with my knife and glued it together. But another thing I made her was my very first attempt at a knife. I made this out of an old saw blade. I don't know if you can see the bear paw, kind of my signature on there. I etched that in. And the handle is made out of horse bone. I found a dead wild horse out in the desert when we were out shooting. So I made that. So it got me into playing around with bone stuff. So I made an awl for her. I'm kind of putting a primitive sewing kit together for her. That was a piece of flint for the fire striker. This is a little bone I found all bleached out there. Almost looks like an Usyk bone, but I don't think it is. Make something out of that. Then I made her a needle, a sewing needle. There's a little shard of bone and there's a natural little hole in the bone, so I made that part the eye and just sanded it down. Carved some grooves in it and colored it in with some Winsor & Newton ink, like I use with my dip pens. And I made this. I don't know if you can see the lines in there. This is a primitive gorge hook. How that shows up. Look at that. Anyway, it's kind of a large one, but I'm going to try it out. Here's one I just quickly carved out of some wood of a little stem of a shrub. This just a hastily cut out, it's not even finished, little punch needle thing. And then this is kind of cool. You can find the rest of it. Okay, this is a primitive fish hook. I'm going to get some pine pitch to put it all together, but it'll look like that. And in this end I've carved a groove in there that little shard of bone that I've sharpened up will sit in, and then I'll glue it with pine pitch. And it'll look something like that as a primitive fish hook. And Lenny got me this little meerschaum pipe for Valentine's Day. I haven't smoked pipe in years, but gave up the cigarettes about 6 months ago or so, so I'm enjoying the pipe again. Today I started carving away at a little tamper, found a shard of bone, sawed off the end, been sanding on it and just kind of dinking around with it, but going to make a pipe tamper for that. And it works good. I've been playing with it so far. I don't know how it'll fare after it's been tamped on tobacco, the dottle in there, or the hot coal over time, but we'll find out. But I've been really enjoying playing with the bone and going to make some other things with it. The knife I think turned out pretty cool, and I love the way that horse bone kind of has that yellowish color to it. It's not perfect, but it did draw blood already. I already sliced my thumb open on the blade when I was working it. It's not completely finished sharpened or the final grind put on it, but and then I want to make a little sheath for it. So mostly the box was for Lenny for Valentine's Day, for her to keep all the little doodads, the bushcrafting odds and ends that I make for her. And since I don't have any money to buy her proper presents, I have to make everything. But it's been fun. So that's the little box I made her. That is a H for the initial of our last name. Branded in there. That was a Lodge cast iron stake branding initial. Anyway, just thought I'd share that with you guys, and I'm going to smoke my pipe, build a fire, and work on that pipe tamper a little bit. Maybe try some more serious scrimshaw on it than simple lines. Maybe some Native American type designs. I don't know. Just whatever comes to me. It's got a lot of sanding to go on it, but anyway, that's it for now. When we get to the Smoky Mountains, and I start trying to follow Kephardt's trails and campsites, I will be posting much more video out there at Lake Fontana and Smoky Mountain National Park. So we're going to be on the North Carolina's end near Almond at the Solly campground. So that's all for now, everybody. Thanks for watching.